Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Monday, June 15th. Coming up on Cullman Today, voters head back to the polls Tuesday for runoff races that will help decide several statewide contests. Plus, colony leaders postpone their cleanup event because of weather, while also moving ahead on grant plans and park improvements. And Jones Chapel Volunteer Fire Department is upgrading its fleet with a newer truck, part of a long-term push to improve safety and service. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Cullman County voters will see several statewide races on the June 16th primary runoff ballot. On the Democratic ballot, the runoff for U.S. Senator will be between Dakari Lariat and Everett West. The Republican ballot includes several statewide contests. For Lieutenant Governor, voters will choose between Wes Allen and John Wall. In the Republican runoff for U.S. Senator, the candidates are Jared Hudson and Barry Moore. For Attorney General, Jay Mitchell faces Catherine Robertson. The race for Commissioner of Agriculture and Industries includes Corey Hill and Christina Warner McInnes. The Republican runoff for Public Service Commission Place 2 will be between Chris Beaker and Jim Zig Ziglar. Local election officials are reminding voters that their vote is important to Cullman County and the state, with runoff races deciding who will move forward in several key statewide offices. The Colony Town Council had to postpone its community cleanup event because of weather. The event had been scheduled for June 13th, but Mayor Jasmine Cole said during the council's June meeting that it will be moved to a later date when weather allows. Council members will also held the first reading of Resolution Number 2026-2, which would allow Cole to apply for a community development block grant for the town. A public hearing on that resolution is set for the council's next meeting on Tuesday, July 14th. Cole also announced that Colony shirts will be on sale through Friday, July 10th. Residents can call 256-287-1192 for more information. In park updates, the council approved the purchase of a rectangular sunshade for the park pavilion for $200. During public comments, residents reported power surges during recent storms and raised concerns about possible damage to appliances. Cole asked Councilwoman Melanie Hall to contact Cullman Electric Cooperative about checking transformers in town. The council meets next July 14th at 6 p.m. at Colony Town Hall. The Jones Chapel Volunteer Fire Department has added a new fire truck as part of a long-term plan to modernize its fleet and improve safety. Chief Clint Thrasher said the department began a 5-year equipment plan in 2022 after years of heavy maintenance costs on aging trucks. Over the last 4.5 years, the department has replaced several vehicles, including pumpers, a mini pumper, a brush truck, and a medical truck. The latest addition arrived June 11th. It's a 2014 fire truck that replaces a 1997 model and was originally used as Engine 18 in Baltimore County, Maryland. Thrasher said the truck will primarily be used for fire response, but it will also carry medical equipment and rescue tools. He said community support has been key to the department's progress. Anyone interested in volunteering can email joneschapelfire@gmail.com, message Jones Chapel Fire Department on Facebook, or stop by Monday training at 6:30 p.m. at 96 County Road 940. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Cullman catcher Jonah Inman headlines this year's local All-State baseball honors after being named Class 6A Hitter of the Year. Sports is next. Welcome back. Several local baseball players are being recognized on the 2026 AHSAA All-State teams. Cullman catcher Jonah Inman led the local honorees, earning Class 6A Hitter of the Year and First Team All-State honors. Cullman's Carson Stansel also received honorable mention in Class 6A. In Class 5A, Fairview's Camden Cullen was named Second Team All-State. Good Hope's Carter Rutherford earned Second Team All-State recognition in Class 4A, while Cold Springs' Brandon Chastain received honorable mention in Class 2A. Addison also had a strong showing in Class 1A with Kaya Lake, Stone Talley, and Connor Lane, all named Second Team All-State. The third annual Bartlett Baseball Camp will be held Thursday, June 18th at Cold Springs High School baseball field. The one-day camp is led by former University of Alabama in Huntsville baseball player and Cold Springs High School alumnus Brody Bartlett. The camp will run from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and is open to players ages 5 and older. Participants will receive instruction in hitting, fielding, throwing, base running, and overall game fundamentals. Players ages 14 and older can also take part in a showcase session designed to provide exposure to college scouts and recruiters. Sign-ups begin at the gate in 8:15, and Bartlett asks players to arrive 30 to 45 minutes early. The cost is $100 per player. Lunch and water will be provided. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, Cullman Regional Foundation is serving up an Italian dinner fundraiser with proceeds supporting local health care. Plus, a crime scene can tell investigators a story, and Cullman Police spent the week learning new ways to read it. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. St. Bernard Preparatory School alumni are invited back to campus for an Alumni Summer Camp later this month. The event is set for Saturday, June 27th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Alumni can join Mr. Arndt and fellow former students for a day of classic Camp St. Bernard activities, along with lunch and drinks. The event is open to all St. Bernard Prep alumni, and childcare will be available. The cost is $25 per couple, making it a chance for graduates to reconnect, revisit campus memories, and spend the day with others who share a connection to St. Bernard. Registration is available through the form linked on the school's event flyer or by scanning the QR code. For more information, email campstbernard@gmail.com. The Cullman Regional Foundation is inviting the community to an Italian dinner fundraiser later this month. The event is set for Monday, June 22nd at 412 Public House in downtown Cullman. Guests will enjoy a 5-course Italian dinner with wine pairings, with proceeds benefiting the Cullman Regional Foundation and its work to support health care in the community. The evening begins with a cash bar opening at 6 p.m., followed by dinner at 6:30. Tickets are $150 each, and seating is limited. Reservations are required. Organizers say the night is designed to offer great food, fellowship, and community support in a relaxed setting. Tickets can be reserved online through Cullman Regional or by contacting Maria Stanford in the Foundation office at 256-737-2565. The Cullman Police Department hosted a specialized forensic training course this week for investigators from across the country. The department hosted the Forensic Pieces Basic Bloodstain Pattern Analysis course with 5 Cullman police investigators taking part. They trained alongside law enforcement professionals from Madison, Vestavia Hills, Cherokee County, Georgia, Cumberland County, Pennsylvania, Biloxi, Mississippi, and Fargo, North Dakota. The course focused on bloodstain pattern analysis, a forensic tool used in crime scene investigations to help investigators better understand what may have happened at a scene. Cullman Police say hosting and attending advanced training helps the department continue investing in professional development and gives investigators access to current techniques and best practices. The department thanked Forensic Pieces and the agencies that traveled to Cullman for the training. The National Mosquito Control Awareness Week is coming up June 21st through 27th, reminding residents that mosquitoes are more than just a backyard nuisance. The American Mosquito Control Association says mosquitoes can carry disease that affect both people and animals, including West Nile virus, yellow fever, and Eastern equine encephalitis. This year's theme is Yesterday's Threats, Today's Solutions, focusing on the importance of mosquito control and modern prevention methods. Alabama Extension experts say residents can help by keeping grass cut, trimming shrubs, and removing standing water around the home. Common problem spots include gutters, pet dishes, bird baths, plant pots, and tree holes. For water features you want to keep, biological larvicides can help stop mosquitoes before they become biting adults. Residents can also reduce bites by wearing long sleeves and pants outdoors and using EPA-approved repellents. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Carl James Chambers passed away Friday, June 12th. Visitation will be Thursday, June 18th from noon to 2 p.m. at Cullman Funeral Home, followed by funeral service. Interment will be at Cullman City Cemetery. Drusilla Lynn Paris, 67 of Arley, passed away Thursday, June 11th. Visitation will be Tuesday, June 16th from 1 to 2 p.m. at Nichols Funeral Home in Addison, followed by funeral service. Burial will be held at Liberty Cemetery in the Helicon community. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today gives us a little break from the big heat with partly sunny skies and a high near 79. We may dodge a couple of stray showers or thunderstorms, one chance before 1 p.m., then another small chance after 3, but overall, not a washout. Tonight, clouds build back in with a 40% chance of showers mainly between 1 and 4 a.m. The low will be around 61. Tomorrow stays mild and pretty comfortable for mid-June with partly sunny skies and a high near 80. Tomorrow night looks mostly cloudy and calm with a low around 63. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.